Hello guys, this is Brian here with a video tag TMI video from Holly Hardy. You guys check her out. She tagged me for this video and there's some questions here about TMI. And the first question is, what are you wearing? Obviously a t-shirt and some sweatpants to keep me warm. Have you ever been in love? Yes. Have you ever had a terrible breakup? Oh yes, very terrible. Uh, my girlfriend, we were going to break up at the same time, basically, kind of like a mutual agreement. And we worked at the same place. Matter of fact, it was a work program from high school for our school district, and she went to a different high school than I did, but we worked at the Target store. And the day after we broke up and everything, she got fired. And she got fired for being late, not showing up on time, not being in Target uniform, which is red and khakis. Uh, and then she blamed, for the longest time, she blamed me for getting her fired. That I had anything to do with it. I said, lady, you need to look at your employment record. Let that speak for itself. How tall are you? I would say maybe 5'6", 5'7", around there somewhere. How much do I weigh? Around 240 to 244. Any tattoos or piercings? No. I don't know what OTP is. Favorite show? I would say Roseanne from the 80s and 90s. But my current favorite TV shows is My 600-Pound Life, My Strange Addiction, Hoarding, Buried Alive, and Hoarding on the A&E. But I think that's been canceled though. And something I miss. Excuse me. Favorite bands. I like Led Zeppelin the most. I like classic rock from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and some 90s music in there. But mostly classic rock like Led Zeppelin, Fleetwood Mac, Leonard Skinner, and things like that. Something you miss? Really miss nothing. um, Favorite song would have to be Kashmir or Stairway to Heaven from Led Zeppelin. How old I am? 29. Zodiac sign. Zodiac sign. I don't know. I think maybe Libra. Maybe. Okay, I could be wrong for September. Quality that you look for in a partner: intelligence, kind-hearted, nice person to be around with. Um, Favorite quote? I don't have one. Favorite actor? I really don't have one either. Favorite color? Green, then blue, then red. If you can see, my walls are kind of painted greenish color. Um, Loud or soft music? Just depends on the particular music you're going to be listening to. Where do I go where I'm sad? Nowhere particularly. I like to spread my misery around in my family. Probably sitting in front of the TV, I guess. The place I go when I'm sad. How long does it take you to shower? I would say maybe 15 minutes to 30 minutes. Just depends. Uh, how long does it take you to get ready in the morning? I would say less than 20 to 25 minutes. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Oh yeah. And the other person did not come out of it very well. All I have to say. Well, actually, I'm going to tell you the story about it. I don't know if this kid. It was in high school, a freshman year of high school, and I don't know if this kid was on dope or whatever his problem was. He was a little toothpick with no muscle, just a little scrawny little kid. I honestly believe he was either bipolar or something. I mean, one minute he was laughing, having a good old time, and a split second later, just rage. Um, in study hall one time, I get homeroom or study period. We have a study period, and one time he was, he wasn't really all my set of friends really, but we all were having a good old time talking in class. We had nothing else to do since we were finished midway through the year of school, so we really had nothing to study in study hall. And something just ticked him off. I don't know what. No, really none of us knew. and he grabbed 3 of our backpacks and tossed it in the trash can. And that pissed me off big time. So I grabbed him up and pulled him out of the desk with like this. And in high school, I had some muscle. I was not a person to mess with. And and here I was like 100 some odd pounds, and he was only like 80 pounds, some scrawny little thing. Honestly think he was anorexic too, if you want to know the truth. Bob pulled his ass out of that chair in a fast ass, and I actually did swung him and let go of his shirt, and kind of the force of it kind of made him got against the wall by the trash can. I told him, get that crap out, get my backpack out of that trash can. And he got the other guy's backpack out of there too. And I said, don't you ever do that to me again. You may not have you're not gonna have a pretty face afterwards. I'm gonna be done with you. I'm gonna have to have some reconstructive surgery when I'm done with you. That's the only really physical fight I ever got involved in high school. Turn on and turn offs. Well, my turn ons and a woman is, gotta be nice looking. Put some makeup on when you get out of the bed. Going in public, basically. Don't look like you crawled out of bed and going somewhere. Obviously, you could be like that when you go through a drive-thru or something, but going inside a store, oh no, you gotta fix yourself up when you're gonna be around me. Turn-offs, a woman that cusses a lot or belches a lot out in public, especially out in public. A woman that can't hold her liquor, even though I'm not a drink, I don't drink at all, but, no need to get drunk in public and make an ass of yourself. The reason why I joined YouTube for the weight loss community. Last thing that made you cry, waking up from surgery, painful, kind of scary afterwards. You come out of that anesthesia and you kind of weird feeling and all that, and then they get you doped up again. Any kind of fears? I used to have a fear of elevators. Not because I was big or anything like that. Always just the way the elevators go up and down real fast. There are some places here in Dallas that one hospital, especially Baylor University of Dallas, their elevators go real super fast going down and real fast going up. It kind of makes you feel like you're on the roller coaster. But I really don't have a fear of elevators as much anymore. Another fear I have is the deep end of a swimming pool. Even though I know how to swim, I was afraid of a drain or something like that on the bottom of the swimming pool. Because I think I was either 3 or 4 years old. We lived in apartments, and a little girl hit her head on the concrete while she was diving into the pool. She slept and hit her head on the concrete, so she passed out, and that's actually what. And then she fell in the pool. She was running to go into the pool and busted her head open on the concrete. Then she fell in the pool in the deep end, and her head got stuck to the drain, and that's what killed her. Or either that it killed her when she hit her head real hard. I remember all these fire trucks and ambulances were out there, and they had sheets up where you couldn't see the body or anything like that. So I don't know if that's my parents putting the fear in me about swimming pools. I love to swim, but I don't like it in a very 12 feet deep end or anything like that. Let's see here. Last time you said you loved someone, probably a week ago. The meaning behind my YouTube name, Big B to Little B, Big Brian to Little B after weight loss surgery. Let's see here. Last book you read, I probably can't tell you. I don't read that much at all. I don't read books. And then goes the kitty cat again. I'll tell you what book I read last. The insurance book. The policy book from Blue Cross Blue Shield. That's what I read last. Let's see here. The book you're currently reading? None. The last show you watched? It was the '70s show on TV Land at 1 o'clock in the morning. The last person I talked to, someone in my family, yesterday. The relationship between the person you last texted, the relationship between the person that you last texted was probably a couple hours ago. An employee at work. Favorite food? Mexican. I love Mexican food. A place where you want to visit? Um, I don't know. Maybe Hawaii, Canada, Australia, England. Um, I don't know. I don't really don't know, but those places maybe. I don't know about Australia. They have lots of poisonous things. My grandma's neighbor, he worked in Australia for an airline. He was a computer programmer, so he went over there for a good year or two, and he said everything is poisonous. Poisonous ants, poisonous fish. I mean, stuff that can really kill you. Poisonous spiders. I mean, they have really bad, dangerous animals and insects over there. So probably no, I don't want to move over there where it can kill you. Um, the last place you were at work. um, do you have a crush currently? No. Last time you kissed somebody? A month ago. Uh, the last time you were insulted? Um, today, actually, from my employer. Um, I applied for a position to be a trainer in my company, and the trainer I gave it to an employee who was just hired 4 to 6 months ago, and that pissed off a lot of people, including me. Today, we found out today that most of us did not get that position. It only meant $3 extra per hour, but still, here, I've been with my company for 7 years. And other people have been there for 10 years, and they didn't get, and they're trying to let somebody to come off the street. They've been on there for 3 or 4 months. Was it 4 or 6 months? I think the person. Um, and yeah, I think that's assaulting. Uh, Favorite flavor of sweet? Hmm. I like caramel dip on apples. What instruments do I play? None. And thank God for that. I'm not coordinated enough to do that. Favorite piece of jewelry? I don't have one. Last sport you played? Oh God, that has been back in high school. Basketball, or maybe it was volleyball. Something with a ball. That's all I remember. Last song you sang? None. I don't sing at all. Favorite chat up line? Don't have one, unfortunately. Have I ever used it? No. Last time you hang out with somebody? I would say over the weekend, last week. Who should answer these questions next? Susan, taming the food beast. Beth, a midlife woman. Um, let's see here. Who else can answer these questions? Rosemary, Gastric Rose. Anybody. But special thanks for Holly to let me get me to do this. I will post a channel below. Holly Hardy. My life is boring, so nothing special here. So I'm surprised you probably watched this length of a time for 14 minutes. Talk to you later.